Good evening and welcome. I'm Sheila Balgobin and I am the Dream Detective, and I help you to sleep better and to find the gold in the gobbledygook of your dreams so you can live the life you dream of. This evening's live is about looking too far ahead, and it's kind of funny how it all came about. This week I had gone into the Sussex Downs near the New Forest to investigate a venue for a retreat next year. And while admiring the beautiful garden, I didn't pay attention to the to what was right in front of me. I was so busy looking at the garden up ahead that I didn't see the uneven pavement that was right before me, and I twisted my ankle. Fortunately, it wasn't a bad sprain, but I noticed this week, talking with friends and colleagues of mine, some of my fellow wise women, they fractured things, they sprained things, they caught their foot in the door, and it just dawned on me that there's something going on about moving ahead in all of this. I mean, energetically, our legs represent us not only moving forward in life, but I mean physically, but moving forward in in an energetic way. And all of these fractures, breaks, bruises, and what have you, were literally slowing people down. And the lesson behind that, I believe, is that sometimes we get so far ahead of ourselves that we miss and even stumble over, sometimes quite literally, what's right in front of us. Now, think about that. How many times that you're so preoccupied with something, so enthused about something, so in love with somebody that you had already projected, the 2.5 kids and the white picket fence and whatnot, and you hadn't even gone out on a date yet. It's a bit like that. So when, you find out that the other person, the object of your affection, doesn't actually like you go into a fit of depression because that fantasy that you had built up, because you were so far ahead, you didn't even take time to think about whether the other person responded to your affections. So, and it's a bit like that. I mean, in our lives, and whatever aspect of life we're talking about, whether you're talking about business or you're talking about personal life, relationships, things have to, I mean, it's good to have a goal in mind, an objective in mind, but don't trip yourself up over the details of what's right in front of you. Don't, try to skip ahead, in other words. Go step by step and make sure you're seeing everything you need to see at the time rather than seeing it after the fact, after you've tripped and fallen. I would challenge you to think about that. Where in your life are you've got your goal, but you're so fixated on the end point that you're skipping this intermediate steps to get there, and where that might make you come a cropper, make you fall flat on your face. I'm just glad I didn't fall and hit my face. I just managed to stumble and could recover enough that I didn't actually fall, because that would have been quite painful. Who else would go to the countryside and stumble on concrete? It's just incredible. I mean, I was able to give it Reiki, and friends gave me some frozen peas to put on it, and I've been massaging it and made a massage blend and been massaging it. So it's almost back to normal after a couple of days, even though it's still a bit tender. But it's a object reminder that sometimes you can't focus too far ahead. You have to look right where you are and see clearly before you can get to that objective that's up ahead. So I would challenge you to think about that. Where in your life are you charging ahead without looking at what's right in front of you and missing out? Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you found that of value. If you did, please drop me a comment or leave an emoji, some love hearts, thumbs up, whatever it might be. Have a great, great week ahead, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.